Hello everybody, Noah Films here, back in another video, and today I am going to be doing a review of Marvel Wars Amazing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Episode 1. So, I have not been too familiar with Marvel Wars' first season of a Spider-Man series. I think I did watch a few episodes, but I don't really remember, so much. But, this is a 17-minute long animation, which I do respect the long runtime, and he's collabing with many different animators who have established Spider-Man series and just all that. And I think it's a really cool idea, having a whole Spiderverse with a bunch of animators. And there have been collabs in the past that have not really worked out too well, but I do think with the right leader, an idea like this can work out, and I'm interested to see how this will be executed. So this is a new way of doing my reviews. I'm going to do a quick little reaction. It is going to be edited for this one, and probably for every single one I do a reaction on, because I don't want to take up so much time, especially with a 17-minute long animation. So I'll do a little edited reaction, edit out all the boring parts and stuff that's not interesting, and then I'll do a review, and that'll be it. So let's get right into this. Alright, here we go.
Happened since the Venom and Carnage stuff? Made a new suit.
This web swinging, it's really impressive. I like the little snow effects. Those are pretty good. Is that like a piece of Play-Doh for a phone? That's wow. Okay. He's also got the Kind Master watermark. Not a fan of that. Is this gonna be the machine that opens like the Spiderverse or whatever? Wait, is that a lightsaber? Is that a toy lightsaber for this? It's just Tobey Maguire, or I'm a little lost here. Oh, trick shot! Wow, trick shot's in this. All right, I didn't know that. Yeah, Mini Flick Earth 5. This is going by really fast, seeing all these Spider-Man characters. Also, the sticky tack on Spider-Man here on his feet, it's very, very noticeable. Also, this is very, very smooth. XW has some fantastic animation. This does have some very, very good animation. I do have to give credit there. See, I don't get what that little machine was to, open the multiverse or something. Marcus Films is some of the best green screen out there. I'm usually not a fan of green screen, but Marquez Films does it super well. It's XW's Peter. Wait, hold on. Is that, edited in with, a green screen or something? Because, there's, some green outline on him. I'm not a fan of that at all. This set is not the best. It's very, very basic. I think this music might be a little too loud. It doesn't need to be... music and dialogue scenes should be a lot quieter. Oh, we got the finger pointing meme, or... Voice acting in this is really good. I have noticed that. Oh, they're just gonna fight there? Okay. What is this? What is this dubstep? This is a weird music choice. There's some shadows there too with the that are pretty noticeable. So they're just right by the wall, and that creates a shadow. So make sure that you don't have them so close to the wall, because then the shadow can be very, very noticeable. Okay, so I guess this Peter Parker in Marvel's universe meant to really do this and get all the Spiderverse characters here. And this is really weird music here. I don't know. It doesn't really fit in too much. Yeah, this city set is definitely the best one, even though there is some plain cardboard here. I'm not a fan of plain cardboard. It's pretty easy to get cheap paint and just to do that. But yeah, you can tell there's effort put into this set for sure. That's a cool little shot with all those Spider-Man. Here we go, just into this fight now. And Marvel Wars has some fantastic animation, fantastic fight scenes, so this is looking very good so far.
Come here, booger boy.
I do think this is some solid lighting. This is it's switching it up a little bit, and I do think it works well and looks pretty cinematic. It is kind of weird that we do have this big intense fight at the beginning of the entire series. Feels like this should be more of a fight towards the middle or the end.
Haven't we been doing that?
yeah, like it's super intense music, and it's like this darker lighting, like it feels like it's supposed to be some sort of like final fight, but it's not. It's an episode 1 fight, so I do think that is a little weird,
Pizza time.
that it's just so intense like this in the first episode. Wait, was that, did I just see his drink in the background? Oh, whoa, what happened there? They just go into like a hole?
Okay, so who's going down first?
Or is that like a well, or... That effect too was really weird when he just, like falls down or whatever. We got a video here. It is weird because, yeah, these figures, they're completely still because it's a video. And we don't see them actually clapping, so I feel like that's a little awkward in this. Like, we're hearing clapping right now, but we're not seeing it. This is going on like really long. We don't need this long for just some clapping, I guess. Oh, what just happened here? That's it. Okay. Interesting. I'm interested to see what happened. What happens next episode, because that was an interesting ending. That was pretty good. Alright, post-credit scene here. Ghost Rider. Interesting. Okay, so that is it. I am going to be doing my review now, ranking my categories, and yeah, let's do that now. Alright, I'm back now, and I have rated the categories from lowest to highest, so let's just get right into that. So the lowest category is going to be plot at a 4.8 out of 10. I thought the plot, it was fine, I guess. I mean, it's just some things were a little unclear, and I think things went really fast with the plot. Also, a problem I had is that the fight felt like a final fight to like a season or something like that, not like as a fight in the first episode. So I felt that was a little weird with the tone of the fight, because like there's all this epic music and it's like this dark scene with the cinematography, and it really didn't feel like it was a fight that should be in episode 1, like I said. And also it's just like went really fast with seeing all the other Spider-Man in the other universes. I feel like those scenes could have been a little bit longer. So yeah, pacing wasn't the best, but the plot wasn't terrible. It was okay. And then sets is a 5.5 out of 10. There was some decent sets in there. Like we had the city set, which was pretty good for the most part. There was some cardboard that wasn't really painted in there or anything like that. It's just bare cardboard, which is boring. And the one set, it was pretty basic too, and he used like a lightsaber thing for like the machine that teleports all the Spider-Man characters to the one universe. So I felt that was a little weird, I guess, using your resources. But if you do have a lot of cardboard, you can easily build some props. Like it's not too hard. You can literally make some good sets with just some cardboard, paint, and like some tape. And then you can use like some scissors to cut out cardboard, or just like an X-Acto knife or something else, because scissors aren't really the best. But yeah, it can be easy to make sets, but the sets weren't bad in here. They were a little above average. Characters gets a 6 out of 10. The characters, they were enjoyable. They weren't really developed too much, but they were enjoyable. That's why I give it a 6. It was decent. But yeah, I feel like what really made the characters enjoyable was more of like the voice acting and some of the dialogue. But yeah, overall the characters, just in terms of development and all that, weren't the greatest, but they were still good. Editing gets a 6.2 out of 10. There was some good stuff in editing, for sure. There was some really good effects in there. The little snow effects in the city were good, and also just the portals and stuff were good. There was some good green screen in there, but then there wasn't. There was some other like little with some of the figures, like you could see like a green outline on the characters, like for XWE Spider-Man, and I think it was Electric Spider's Spider-Man also in there. So yeah, that could be improved upon. But there was some really good green screen by Marquez Films, and but my main issue with the editing is just some of the music choices were not fitting. Like, there's this weird dubstep he uses for the first little action sequence, and then also it is just sometimes the music's too loud, and then there was some other weird electronic music where in a dialogue scene which felt really out of place, I guess. And yeah, and then my final thing with editing was that we had a video of the citizens like clapping for the Spiderverse characters, but the citizens weren't even moving, and the video just felt really out of place, and it lasted for like what felt like a minute or something. So yeah, there was some really good stuff in editing, but then there's some just not so great stuff in editing too. Dialogue gets 6.7 out of 10. There was some good lines in here. It was all right. There's not too much to say. It felt pretty natural for the most part. It's just nothing was really super great in dialogue, I guess. Cinematography gets a 7.3 out of 10. There was some good cinematography in there. And there was some good lighting with the shadow interferences with the lighting. I guess I can talk about that. There was some shadows in there. That wasn't very good, but yeah. For the most part, cinematography was good. He was using some good moving shots to guide us in the action scenes, and that made those more enjoyable. And also there was that good lighting in the city fight with Lizard. So yeah, there was some good stuff there. Audio and visual quality gets an 8.5 out of 10. There was some really good audio and visual quality, especially the audio quality was really crisp and clear, and with the visual quality, it was pretty good. There wasn't anything like super clear, but it was good. And yeah, so 8.5 I think is right where it fits, so it's really good. Voice acting gets a 9 out of 10. There is a lot of really good voice actors in here. Really isn't anything else to say. It's just the performance is really good, and that made the dialogue scenes a lot more enjoyable because the voice acting was really good. And yeah, so overall, it's a great cast for these Spider-Verse characters. Choreography gets a 9.7 out of 10. It was super good. The action scenes were fantastic. They were really just top notch, and I really enjoyed them, and they were well choreographed. So yeah, 9.7 is really high, and I think that's right where it fits. I love the action scenes. And then animation gets a 9.8 out of 10. It was really smooth, really fluid, really realistic. That's like just everything you want with animation. There's not much else to ask for. Like, this is Marvel Wars has some fantastic animation. There's other guys with really great animation here, like XWE had his one scene that was like super smooth, and Ray Benson too. Like, there is a lot of good animation in this, and it was mainly animated by Marvel Wars, and Marvel Wars animation is fantastic. So yeah, 9.8 out of 10 for that. And my final score is going to be a 73%. So 73%, like a 70 to 80% is a really solid animation, has some problems, but overall is pretty enjoyable. And I say that's right where this fits. There was some things that I would want to change, and yeah, but it was still good. It was a good introduction to the series, and hopefully things will be more clear with like the plot and stuff, and just other things could be improved upon. But I am interested to see where the series will go from here, and I will see if I will do a another reaction review to episode 2. So thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Make sure you request style motions for me to review, and I will take a look at them. Peace out. Bye.